So, just a little disclaimer. I recorded this video last night, and I seen after I recorded it that Goodyear had backed off what they had said, and I rewatched it, and there's more things I could have said about some shit, but you'll see that. And then at the end of the video, it gets real choppy. I don't know why. It gets really weird. Like I'm talking, but my mouth's not moving. Like I made a Japanese movie or some shit. But yeah, but you'll see. You'll see. I was gonna just record a different one, but fuck it. I like the way it came out, I guess. Besides the choppiness. In fact, that some of what I said isn't relevant now. Because, but I didn't know that yesterday when I made the video. So, yeah. Enjoy that shit. It's early. I should not be awake. I am back, motherfuckers! How's everybody doing? It's been a minute, right? I dropped like 2 videos in a row and then just disappeared. But, yeah. So yesterday, I seen this thing that Goodyear, fucking tire company, says their employees can come to work. They can't wear Blue Lives Matter, which, is police. All Lives Matter, which is, all of humanity. MAGA, which is Trump. And there's something else. They can't wear these certain hats or shirts. But hey, if you want to wear a Black Lives Matter hat or shirt, you're good to go. So Goodyear wants to throw their hat in this social justice thing or whatever. I got no problem with wearing Black Lives Matter shit. If you want to wear it, if that's your thing, I got no problem with what anybody wants to do. But here's the thing. What the fuck does tires got to do with social justice? The rubber that I put on my car? What the fuck does that got to do with anything? Really? Make some fucking tires. You want to do us a favor? You want to do somebody a favor? Make them a little cheaper. Because they're fucking expensive. You want to help out, social justice or whatever? Donate some money to the city of Akron. Because there's parts of that place that's a fucking shithole. And that's, what is that, the rubber capital of the world. That's where Goodyear has their world headquarters. You want to do something about it? Donate some money there. Is my shit jumpy? Oh, I have to watch this back. Anyway. But so, that's cool. People are okay with that. Let's say Michelin, right? This is another tire company. Let's say the guy that runs Michelin, his brother was a cop and was killed on duty. What if he said, hey, look, no MAGA hats, because I don't want to be too political. No Black Lives Matter. You can only wear Blue Lives Matter and support the police stuff. Right? What if he said some shit like that? Oh my God. The backlash on Michelin would be ridiculous. Ridiculous. There'd be people posting everywhere, we're not buying Michelin tires. The Michelin man's fat anyway. They're fat shaming with the guy who looks like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Bitch, 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 bitch. Cry, cry, whine. What the fuck? That's what would happen. How about this? How about you don't worry about the fuck shirt I wear? I work for you. I come to work, I do my job, I do a good job. If I want to wear a Blue Lives Matter shirt, a Black Lives Matter shirt, a fucking Native American Lives Matter shirt, if I want to wear a Trump shirt, a Biden shirt, it shouldn't fucking matter. And honestly, most of these factories, you got to wear like a jumpsuit anyway with your fucking name on it while you're there. So I walk in, I go to my locker, I put this jumpsuit on. You can't even see what the fuck I have on anyway. So what does it matter? The public don't go to these factories, do they? I don't think they do. Like, I've been buying tires for 20-some years. I've never once stepped foot in a Goodyear factory as a consumer. So honestly, nobody would know what your employees are wearing if you didn't open up your fucking mouth. Shut your fucking mouth! Like, why is corporate America like, oh, the Goya guy says he supports Trump. Let's fucking boycott Goya. What the fuck does it matter? What's it matter? Just because that guy is like, oh, I'm a Trump supporter, right? What if 90% of his workers aren't? But let's boycott Goya so Goya goes out of business, and let's put the people that support our guy out of business. If that's your guy, if Biden's your guy, right? Me, I think we're fucked either way. I don't understand in a country with how many millions of people and really smart people that these two guys are the top dogs. This is the two best guys we got. These two. Out of all the people out there and all the politicians, how many hundreds of people are in the Senate and shit? These are the best two guys we got. Seriously. Maybe we should be looking at that. Like, who the fuck are we electing as our officials if these are the best two guys we got? Trump and Biden. Huh? I don't fucking get it, man. I don't. Like, it's always something. You know what the problem is? Is people got too much fucking time on their hands. Too much time. Right? Especially now with the COVID, and you can't go to work, and you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't go out to dinner, you can't go clubbing. Like, all this shit that's going on, you got too much time on your hands. So let me sit around and find the bad in everything. In everything. You can find bad in everything. All you gotta do is keep fucking digging. Just dig, and you'll find it. Right? Every person has skeletons in their closet. I don't give a fuck who you are. Even Mother Teresa probably did something bad. I don't understand the mentality that people have nowadays. You know, just find the bad in everything, right? Now I gotta change names to sports teams, change names to butters, change fucking, labels of stuff. Can't use this syrup on my pancakes, can't use that syrup on my pancakes. Pretty soon syrup's gonna come clear. They're gonna make them diet clear because it's brown. Sweet though. It's so sweet. And there's like this big pendulum shift of what's going on. Like, people think like they can do whatever the fuck they want as long as they're doing it, in the name of this or the name of that. You can't protest for the cops. You can't protest because you don't want to wear masks. You can't protest for this. You can't protest for that. You can't protest to go back to work. But you can protest Black Lives Matter because somehow that's okay. You can't break into somebody's house and steal their shit. But as long as you're mostly peacefully protesting, you can break into people's businesses and steal their shit. And that's fucking cool, right? Like, that I don't understand either. Not that, like I get the whole mob mentality thing. I get people are frustrated. I get people are broke. I get these things, okay? What I don't get, though, is destroying your own neighborhood. What I don't get, though, is burning down your own backyard. That's what I don't get. Like, let me go destroy my corner store. That's my neighbor's store. Worked his whole life to build up that store. I'm gonna go fuck kick the door in and steal all his inventory. Now he's got to find a way to rebuild that inventory and fix his store. Now his insurance is going to go up. He might not be able to get all that shit or fix it up the way it was before. Maybe now he'll have to go out of business. So not only does he have to deal with COVID and being shut down half the time, now he's got to deal with this shit too because you're frustrated. So what if that guy's frustrated because of what you did? He kicks in your fucking door and steals the TV back that you stole from him. I don't know. There was something else I wanted to say, and I don't fucking remember. What if then you got what the fuck is going on? There's so much going on. Like, that's why I really haven't made a video in a while, because every day the news cycle changes. There's so much going on. Like, oh God, there's so much. People wanting to defund the police and shit. Like, defund the police? Really? Then when somebody breaks into your house, who do you call? Who are you gonna call? When somebody's holding you up at gunpoint, you're like, where's the cop when you need one? I don't know, we defunded the police, now there's no more cops. Who is gonna patrol? Who is gonna keep people safe? Law-abiding citizens. Who's gonna keep them safe? Themselves? So then when somebody breaks in your house, you call the cops, 911 puts you on fucking hold, and you shoot the guy, they show up, and now you go to jail, depending on what state you're in. Hey, but we defunded the police. We did what the masses wanted to do. Like, there's got to be some common sense with this shit. There has to be. And that's the problem. Nobody has any common sense anymore. And there's a lot of these people that are protesting and doing this shit are just young kids that have no idea what life's really about. Right? And you got people wanting to shut down the country completely. Like, let's shut it down. Let's not go anywhere. Let's, for a month, everybody stay at home. Do you have any idea what goes into that gallon of milk that you have in your fridge? How many people it takes to get you that gallon of milk? From the farmer who's taking care of those cows, he's got to buy feed for those cows, right? So he needs workers, plus he needs to buy feed. So then there's got to be a factory that makes that feed, right? That packages that shit, and a truck driver that delivers that shit to the feed store, where he goes to the farm store and he buys that feed for his cows, his chickens, and whatever else, right? Then he's got to milk that shit. Then a tanker's got to take that milk to a processing place for it to be pasteurized, right? So then you need workers and people there pasteurizing that shit. Then, after it's pasteurized, it has to be bottled. They probably bottle it right there. But those bottles, where do those bottles come from? 2 or 3 different factories, I guarantee you. Because I go to some of these factories where I clean the kitchen exhaust systems. I go to a place called Plastic Pack. They get blanks. They're like this big. And all they have is the screw top on it, where you put the lid, right? They're like, this big. And then they run them through these machines that make them bigger, make them what they're going to be. 2-liter bottle, 20-ounce bottle, gallon jugs, whatever, right? So the bottle goes there to get big. Then they ship the empty bottle out, sometimes labeled, sometimes not. Those labels are made in a different factory and shipped to that place. I know this because I used to run a meat packing place. And we used to have to get labels from places. That's all they do is make fucking labels. Big rolls of labels. That's got to be shipped there. You know how many people work at that label place? How many people, and then loading the shit up and then shipping it out? That's just the labels. So then you got a plastic place that takes little plastic BBs and makes those blanks, right? So then you got to have a recycling place that sends those plastic BBs to the place that makes the blanks. Then those get sent to a place that makes the bottles. Then those bottles get sent to the bottling plant. Then after it's filled up with that gallon of milk at the bottling plant, after it's been pasteurized, after the fucking The farmer guy got it. Then it's got to be loaded onto a truck, shipped to the grocery store, loaded by somebody, unloaded, then put on the shelf for you to go buy it so a cashier can cash you out. That's for your gallon of milk. Now think of all the other shit you need to live on a daily basis. And tell me we could just shut down the whole world for a month. Or even 2 weeks. Get the fuck out of here, man. This is like stuff people don't think about because they don't know. They don't see it. Especially younger people. Like, well, I just open my fridge and there's milk in there. I go to my cupboard and I have raviolis and ramen noodles. It just magically appears. That's not how shit works, man. Oh, fuck, I'm already at my job. But yeah, I'll be back. I might not be back tomorrow or the next day. I passed it up. I do that every fucking time. It might be a week or two, but I'll be back. I always come back. Why'd my shit get all jumpy on it? Super jumpy. Yeah, that's right. It's okay. But I always come back. I gotta turn around. Yeah. So let's think before we act. Let's think before we talk. Remember, there's somebody out there. That's somebody's house. That's somebody's business. Somebody worked hard for some of that shit. That's somebody's job you're trying to shut down. That's somebody's livelihood. You know what I mean? If you can, do something nice for somebody. It doesn't matter what it is. Just do something nice for somebody. You know, you don't have to give them money. Or, you know. Just wave hi. Just say hello. Text somebody you ain't talked to in a while. Maybe you'll make their day. Just do something nice. Doesn't matter who it is. Doesn't matter what it is. But I promise you'll feel good about it. And it'll make you feel better. Be good to yourself.